Okay, Victor here again. This is the second part. So the engine is warmed up. It's around 70, but if you can notice, the fan clutch is already engaged because I adjusted the actual engagement. So let it be engaged better than not to be engaged, so engine runs cooler. Obviously it's more beneficial to the engine to run cooler than hotter. You hear it, it's fully engaged, which is nice. It's good. So this is the right thing to do, to have it engaged. Because before, when I first fixed it, I ran the engine and it was hitting about 100 and fan was very weak. I would give it some gas, it would disengage right away. So instead of buying a new fan clutch, we can just have it working like that for now. Now, the live readings now, so let's take a look at those. As you can see, the engine temperature we have at around 70 degrees, and we have closed loop, so we have the actual readings of the warmed engine. Just let me pull up a little bit for a second. All right, so here we are. Okay, so we're in park. RPMs 680, that's about right. 51%, which is really nice. Around 50%, that's closed loop, that's pretty healthy. Oxygen sensor readout, high low, perfect. This is the primary bank, LH1. Let's take a look at LH2. Let's compare that. Same temperature. 48, 49, 45, close enough, very nice. 50, as close to 50 you get, that means it's pretty much right in the dead center. Also, oxygen sensor readout is also pretty nice. High to low, beautiful. I have no problems there. I'm very happy with that. Both coolant temperature sensors are reading pretty good. I had to reset adaptations, and no fuel safety shut off. Communication is there, good. Regeneration valves, usually they're not working right, but that's not critical. So yeah, this is LH2 and this is our primary tidal page. So you got 0.7 degrees, 15.2, 1.5, 2.7 injection timing. Very nice. So let's go and take a look at the primary bank. It just gives you the general idea of how synced the engine is. And same here, very, very close readouts to the secondary bank. 1.5, 2.8, 14, around 14, you know, that obviously oscillates. That's normal because it constantly readjusts. Yeah, so this is very nice. Let's see, pretty much mirror image on both banks. When you go in drive, when the car is in drive, you basically barely feel the engine. It's very smooth actually. Well, engine mount and transmission mounts, they're a little tired, but not critical by any means. Very good. Neutral, reverse. Reverse is on the weak side because these transmissions are known to go and fail in reverse, unfortunately, but that's the way these are. So usually you would want to warm it up before you drive. Okay, so I would suggest warming this thing up, the whole engine and transmission, so they're warm before you go. Here's some acceleration. As you can see, RPMs rise, throttle angles change. Secondary bank. (1700 RPMs). And yeah, suspension light activates, it gets stiffer and it gets softer when comfort and sport. That also works, all 4 corners. So steering angle sensor is good. Here's the headlight switch, nice click to it. You have fog lights now, you got rear fog light now working, and you got parking light. It's an aftermarket switch, of course, because that just makes more sense. This vent was a little loose, so it's just the way it is. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. The mirror is just a little bit on the loose side, but as you can see, there is a little bit of play here. Usually there is a nut on top there, but it's very risky proposition to remove this mirror. It can crack, and that's gonna be a bad situation. So I don't really want to mess with it. I would rather, because when you drive, it does not wobble. It's okay, especially now suspension is fixed. So you know that. Well, I'll see. Maybe if I will be able to prop it from there, I'll do it. It's just one nut to tighten, so the mirror remains a little tighter, just less loose. Climate control dial is fine. I mean, it works. Climate works. AC works. It's just either display is bad or ribbon connections are bad. But again, this is not critical. You know, you get your temperature. Radio works, and yeah, I think we're good to go here. All right, so I think that's it for me. This car is pretty much good to go. I'm pretty happy with the result. Well, door locks actually here. If you close the door on the driver's side, passenger side locks. You can see it did lock. And then you can also lock your compartments. See, now they're locked. And this one is also locked. And the little pockets here, they also supposed to lock. This one is broken, unfortunately. So this one is broken. But that's how you. Now, oops. Now this one opens, and this one opens. But see, it opened up. If I lock it, it does not open anymore. Same here, I cannot press on this button. Let's see, and this door pocket is broken also, unfortunately. Well, it is what it is, but this is pretty good result. Okay, so this is all for me. This is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This video was for Tony in Pennsylvania. It's a long video, but this is basically final before car is picked up. All right, thank you for watching.